Alright, first real video. So we're doing something fun, just putting fog lights in a dirty Datsun. Right now we're just taking screws out, gonna tint it, put the screws back in, and then we'll move on to wiring and putting them in the car. So, gets a little tricky here. I'll put up a diagram, but basically we're just going to hijack the corner lights. The OEM fog lights don't work, the button doesn't work, all the fuses and relays work. So instead of fixing it, we're just gonna skip all that. Do it the cheap, lazy way. So we got the lights in, and now we're gonna route it into the cabin. And I found the grommet for the hood latch is gonna be the best way in. Otherwise it just goes into the fender and then into the footwell, and tearing apart all the fender lining is a little high effort for me, so we're just gonna jam it in there, call it a day. You can see you yank it through real easy, and then to route the wires in the engine bay, I just stuck it under everything and then snaked it alongside the coolant expansion tank. Then for the other side, you just do the exact same thing. Easy peasy. The V1 switch plate. It was a disaster at best. I used not wood screws, fucking drywall bits and aluminum. That doesn't really work. And they were too small, so I ended up super gluing the switches in just to get it to work. And it's still grounded, so starting over. You'll see I've got a nice little disability parking plaque. We're gonna cut that up and stick it in there because it's cheap plastic and it's what I had. Right, and the original plan was to mask off the license plate, paint it black, and then have it look super cool, but that didn't work, so we're gonna do a similar idea with this parking plaque. It'll be sick, painting it black. Really messed up some of these cuts. You'll see that later, but that's alright. It's a race car. Only needs to look good for Instagram. And here we are, the final product. Look at it. The fit, the finish, the continuity, the engineering. It's all there. And it works. You gotta have the lights on, then those switches turn on.